guys, so this is the second part to my skincare routine for oily skin. Now I'm going to actually be applying my foundation today just because it's so much easier for me to show you than obviously for me to tell you, so you guys get that foundation application and you know how to apply the products. So first of all, I'm going to start with my Clean and Clear Deep Astringent. I explained about this yesterday. If you go ahead and watch my video, you know how crazy I am about Clean and Clear products. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a flat wipe and just apply the product to my pad. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Now after that's dry, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. And my moisturizer is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. The gel is geared towards oily to combination skin, or combination to oily, however you say. And the normal one, which is the original one, is for normal to combination skin. I mean, normal to dry skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a pump about that size. That is probably way too much either. I'm probably not gonna be able to use all of that. So I'm just gonna take it and just apply it all over my face. And you really want to massage it into your skin. Now after I moisturize my whole face, I usually try to avoid my eye area because I go in with Clinique All About Eyes moisturizer, and I use that for my under eye circles or for my fine lines. So I go ahead and take about that much, you can't even tell, and I just apply it under my eyes. Next, I'm going to apply the Lancome Pure Focus primer. Now you really want a primer just because it helps your foundation stay longer. Now for the foundation application. So before I even apply my foundation, I actually spray my face with Fix Plus. This is Max Fix Plus. I just go ahead and spray my face just to get it nice and moist, just so it's easier for me to blend. And then I'll take a flat top brush just like this, and then I'll also spray this with some Fix Plus. And then my foundation of choice is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I am in color 173. And I'm gonna do maybe a pump and a half, or just one pump for now, since you know I'm not gonna go anywhere. I take the foundation brush that's damp, I go in with it and I just dot it all over my face, and I blend it. I'm gonna take that on my face and then swirl and blend down. Now with whatever foundation is left on my face, whether it's that much, I just spray a little of it with Fix Plus just to get it nice and moist again, and I take it, put on my finger, and I apply that to my under eye circles. What you also can do if you have really bad under eye circles, you can go ahead and grab the Victoria's Secret Pro palette, concealer palette. This was like 14 bucks. I think the Makeup Forever one is like 34 or something, but you can just go ahead and take your ring finger. My concealer of choice usually is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and I am in NW40, and I just go ahead, I either take a brush or my finger. This is the Eco Tools brush, and it just looks like that. I either take it, this is really creamy, and then I just apply it. Again, you want to dab it on, you want to tap it on just like that, just because if you're smoothing it on, there's no, you know, there's no purpose in putting concealer. Next, I'm going to apply my blush, and I really like to use cream blush before I use my powder blush, just so it stays longer. So I have 3 NYC blush sticks. This one is in South Street Seashell, Berry New, Big Apple Blush, and Plaza Pink. Today I'm going to use Big Apple Blush, and I really hate it when a girl goes in with her finger and just does that and just dab it on her face. I do that with my concealer, I know, but you know, I don't know, it's just, I don't like that. I can do it with my concealer, but I can't do it with a blush. I don't know why. So I prefer a brush, and I also hate it when someone just takes a stick and just applies it on. I don't know why. So I'm just go ahead and just apply some on my brush. As you can see, it's nice and pink. Nice smile. And I just apply that to the apples of my cheeks, and I just blend it upwards. My blush of choice today is the Liberty of London Dirty Plum. Dirty Plum blush is a permanent item, so you can get this anytime. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a complexion brush and Dirty Plum is really heavy, so you just need a very little to apply it, and you just apply it on. And it just, especially for oily girls, I know you guys have a pet peeve of, oh, my blush doesn't stay long enough, it always runs out within an hour of applying my makeup. Try using a cream blush under it. These aren't as oily as it looks. I know in the packaging it looks really oily, but it's not. It's I'm oily, so you know, I know it stays on, so trust me, these are really good. So after I apply my blush, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have blush on. I usually like to contour, and I like to contour with either blunt, or if I'm using Vintage Grape blush ombre, then this already has a contour color set in it. As you can see, it's a lighter pink, transitioning to a darker kind of Dirty Plum kind of color. But today I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to take a tapered brush like this one. I'm just going to go into blunt, and again, blunt, you don't need as much. And I'm just going to go ahead and just contour my face. And then I usually set my powder with the MAC Prep and Prime. And then I usually set my face with MAC Prep and Prime, and look, it's like basically empty, but I'm still scraping some because this stuff is amazing. And I just take a kabuki brush and I just swirl and tap, and then I just buff it into my face. And then after I've applied the translucent powder to everywhere on my face, I just like to take a small blending brush and I just go in with the translucent powder. If I can even scrape some off. There. I just go in and I just apply under my eyes just to set all that concealer, stuff I know where my kabuki brush isn't going to fit, obviously, and on the sides of my nose, sides of my lips, and under here. How do you keep your makeup looking non-oily throughout the day? Now, I have, you know, two ways. First way is the Sweat and Oil Clear Film Oil Blotters, and this is the Japanese one. This is by the company called STF, and the website is www.be-stf.com. And I got this from CVS, and it's really good. It's not like those paper ones, those race paper ones. It's like an actual film. Like, it's not paper, it's like plastic. And what you just do is you just blot it over your face, and then the oil comes off. And then after I do that, I usually have a little small kabuki brush with me, and this is a really packed kabuki brush. It looks like this. And I take MAC blot powder. I'm in dark, and this is what I use throughout the day. I just swirl and tap it, and then I just buff it on my face wherever I'm looking shiny or whatever, and it just helps my face stay refreshed and non-shiny and just not oily. Lastly, I spray my face with Fix Plus, and that just sets my makeup. If you're wondering what Fix Plus is just mineral water. That's how I do my foundation, and how do I apply color on my face, how do I get everything lasting longer. And I promise you, if you use a primer, you will see more foundation on your wet wipe at the end of the day. Scout's honor, you know. So, yeah, that's about it. Bye.